Hello, my name is HistoryWes, and welcome to FamilyQuest. For those of you joining us for the first time, FamilyQuest server is a server run by myself and members of my family. And right now, I'm the only one on. We are inside my base, which is in a mega taiga. I've been dumping a lot of stuff into my auto sorting system here, in stone and stone bricks, among other things. Let's go take a look outside at the map. I left the door open and it's getting dark. Okay. So here's our map. We've got our villager trading hall, our tree farms here and here, our zero-tick sugarcane farm, pig farm, our house. Oh, let's see, I'm sorry, that's not the big farm, that's the chicken farm, that's the pig farm. It's our redstone laboratory, our mine, zero-tick sugarcane factory, fox-powered berry farm, and pumpkin farm will be here, and this one, I should label these with banners. In fact, I think I'm going to do that, but not right now. And finally, this is our wool and cactus farm, and you can hear a resident pillager, I should say, keeping us company, but he's down below. Alright, the first thing we need to do today is change our subscriber wall. So we need some regular stone and we need some sea lanterns. Regular stone is right here. Sea lanterns around the corner. I need to refill up on both of those items. Alright, so let's get our soak touch going, and there we go, and like so. And over here, this is going to be easy. Nope. Okay. Not quite. There we are. 330 is our current subscriber count. Yay! And there's a little bit of lag on the server. Alright. So I'm going to take these and toss them into the sorting system. We've got numerous places we can throw stuff in, like this outside chest. There we go. Now, what I want to do is harvest all the farms this morning. We'll start by turning on the sugarcane farm, which works super great, very loud. I cannot unload this chunk, so I can't leave the area while this is on, because otherwise this lava will come down and wipe out some of the redstone. It's loud, but believe it or not, that's not as loud as it could get, because I've got the note blocks silenced. And the same thing is true here in our bamboo factory. Alright, we'll leave those two running. I've never left them running for an overly long time before. Okay, you know what? I think I will chop down this tree right here. Not technically part of my farm, but it is kind of in the way, and I'm always in the need for more spruce. Good morning, Mom Crafter. It's very nice to see you. Hello, Gabe. Nice to see you too this morning. All right, we're almost to the top. I finished my nether hallway, and it used lots of spruce, which depleted my supply. Alright, now we just chop our way down here. Okay. Pick up the goodies. Now we want to harvest these trees over here, so we need to pick up some saplings for replanting real quick. The chicken farm there is one that doesn't need to be planted because it is all automatic, as is my newest farm, which is right back here. Throw these into the hopper for sorting. This is the newest addition to the base. It is sugarcane, I'm sorry, it is a kelp farm. This is about, there's a single wide trough there that is about 10 blocks deep, and it is set with redstone. It automatically cuts the kelp, which flows up here and goes into the sorting system through these hoppers. So there are two things I don't need to worry about. Now let's get some saplings of all our farmed trees, which is everything except spruce. Okay. Got some oak, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. I'm happy that in the new update coming out, I think it's 1.15, which will be out on the 10th, we will be able to plant jungle trees as singles. You don't have to make them into the 4 super big trees. Now with planting single, you get less wood, but you also it's also quicker. So, for instance, this forest of birch trees here is really easy to harvest. You might be able to hear the minecart that's running underneath me, which catches all of the drops that I miss. Oh, you're baking today. That sounds wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Enjoy your baking. This is a great time for holiday baking. My wife made some peanut butter fudge yesterday, and I'm looking forward to Christmas cookies. And yeah, sounds good. Have fun. Okay. It's turned dark already. That was a short day. But I'm pretty secure here, so I'm not going to go running back into the house. Go ahead and plant or harvest these jungle trees. I don't have too many things to worry about danger. Oh, yes I do, as a matter of fact. So I think maybe I will chop this tree and then go in the house. What I just realized is I haven't slept for like 20 days. So the phantoms will be out soon. And although I have a cat in my backyard, I don't have one over here by the trees. Cats, of course, keep the phantoms away. Oh, man, somebody just tried to shoot me. Okay. I haven't slept in a long time because I've been working in the inn. Our skeleton friend still around here? Looks like he despawned. Alright. I haven't been using much jungle wood, and I don't know why. It mixes so well with dirt to make paths. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, save the biggest for last. What I don't have that I really should have in this place is a vine farm. course, I have all the mossy cobblestone I really want, but if I needed to make some, I wouldn't have any vines. Let's see, can I chop some off here with silk touch? No, I cannot. Okay. Almost, well, almost to the middle. Let's just give us a good look around, though, from up here at the top. I also don't have a tall tower to look around from, which I had at my previous base. Well, have at my previous base. It's still there. Okay, the FamilyQuest server is a vanilla server. It is hosted on Minecraft Realms, and there are 4 members of the server. There's myself, Barbarian John, who is my son, Jeweled Rose, who is my daughter, and Daydreamer, who is my son's fiance. Now, my son at least was talking about being on this morning, so if he does come on, we might do something together. Plans might change a little bit. Otherwise, I have a couple of things planned, farming only being one of them. This farming isn't the super exciting thing that people want to watch, but it is pretty important to Minecraft. And we're not going to spend a whole lot of time doing it. As you can see, we're whipping through our tree farm here. We'll do it tomorrow. The sugar cane and the bamboo farms are producing so much bamboo and sugar cane right now. Don't have to go turn them off after a minute. I've never let them run for more than a couple of minutes at a time, for fear they would overflow my system. So this is kind of a stress test. All right. It was nice of Mom Crafter to stop by on her way to baking. She has a YouTube channel you can check out. If you're like me, interested in adult Minecrafters. Of course, I watch Hermitcraft. I watch AlphaCraft quite a bit. I support Stina Rose Gaming as a patron from Patreon. And there are a lot of great Minecrafters and a lot of people playing the game who are older, and that is the if you've listened to my other videos, you've heard me kind of pushing it for older people to help with their mental acuity. I think Minecraft is a game that keeps your brain young. I mean, after all, if you were 12 years old when it came out and you've been playing all that time, you'll be in your mid-20s now. I, however, did not start playing until I was in my 50s. And I didn't start at the beginning. My daughter was an early Minecrafter. and tried to get me into it, but it was a while before I got around to doing it. I was playing with other games, Civilization, Age of Empires, and things like that. And then I played Minecraft, and I said, this is my game. What is this? We got a couple of birch pieces up there that are holding up everything. Alright. Let's get this birch tree. Oh, look at this. We're running out of room. Get this birch replanted. And done. And now that jungle. Jungle trees and dark oak trees drop so few saplings that you really need some kind of collection system, like we've got here with the minecart going on underneath. Alright, let's get these oak saplings planted. Okay, looking good. And anything else that drops like these, the system will pick up. Okay, I think we're going to turn this off. And we will also go ahead and turn off our sugarcane farm. We can see there's lots in the system there that's got to work through. Yeah. Okay, drop some of this stuff that's in our inventory here, like all these logs. Spruce, jungle, oak, and birch. We don't need any of those anymore. Alright. Potatoes sticking out the door. This is our fox-powered berry farm, which is our most productive farm. Foxes pick all kinds of berries. Crazy. This one's still got the lead in his mouth from when I brought him over here like a month ago. There's our wool farm, which is working. We don't need to replace our shears yet. And up above is our cactus farm, which is really slow, but it produces more cactus than I'll ever need. Okay. And our last two tree types here, we need to harvest our acacia. Have a little snack. And you can see here, instead of mine carts, we have a water system that catches all the drops. Like so. Nighttime again. Well, we don't have to worry about mobs in here because we are inside. And also, I've slept, so I don't have to worry about phantoms. Okay, our acacia farm is pretty small. Just, what, 5 trees? But, I don't use acacia that much. Especially not the wood. But the logs I'm going to start using in some kind of a build, because they look really good with stone. Here we got our dark oak. I do really like being able to chop the trees without having to worry about grabbing every single little piece and not having it go to waste. Take care of your environment and it will take care of you. One of the most important lessons in Minecraft and life. There's some wood over here. Okay. I don't want to fall in the water. It won't be catastrophic, but it is hard to get out. Oh, good morning to you too. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we can harvest the last of these trees and get out of here. I hear a wandering trader. And his llama. Oh, I don't see him. I'm really proud of this greenhouse. I got the idea from something Exuma said on Hermitcraft. Oh, there's the llamas. He must have, yeah, he's there. He just drank an invisibility potion for the night. Anyway, Exuma Void on Hermitcraft talked about having a tree farm that was like a greenhouse made of glass. I like that, so I built this, but I did not follow a tutorial or anything. I just built it the way I wanted to. I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, acacia saplings. Five of those. And over here and get these sticks. I might replace these walls with glass blocks instead of glass walls so that things don't catch here. Not that that's that big of a deal. Okay. the dark oak planted. And the other half. All right. Oh, a zombie villager. Where can I lure you into? This is the pumpkin and melon farm. Don't need a skeleton. Okay, zombie guy, come in here. Yeah. Come on in. There we go. Okay, now if I could fence him in, that would be awesome. He's going to follow me down. I think I've got some fencing over here. Got some nice acacia fencing. Okay. No, you want to go in there. Yeah, you can't get there. You can't go here. Well, you can. Okay. You're going to hit me. Okay. What if I took that and then put this? I don't want to let you out. I put this here like that. Yes, there we go. And you're a farmer too, but he's probably going to lose his farming ability when he gets cured of being a zombie. Okay. Dump the rest of our goodies in here. Take a quick sleep. Oh, it's not night anymore. Okay. Jump back over to the villager trading hall where I think we've got some anti-zombieing supplies. Hello villagers, how are you? Yeah, here we go. Some splash potions of weakness. Some golden apples. We'll leave some here. Hello, Mr. Golem. Okay, let's go cure this guy. That was totally unexpected. All right. You hold on to that fence post. Okay. Hope you got weaknessed because I did. And there we are. Okay. While he's working there, getting well, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I think I'll just let him wander around. Toss these in here. Toss the apples in the sorter. All right. So we need to go to the pig farm, and we need to go to the cow farm. Okay. I'll just think of a name for you too. All right, we need. I need one piece of wall to fix up the pig farm. Okay, so we're going to put that wall right over the pigs so that I don't accidentally fall in. Right there. Okay. So, right. Take that out of there. Don't need that. Okay, here we go. Some carrots going. For every 2 pigs that we have hearts, 1 pig dies as 1 new one is born. And the pork chops automatically go into the sorting system down below. They're bouncing up because there's a dispenser in there dispensing a water bucket that floats them up. And turn that off, and they're back down there where they belong. And I suppose I should check out that trader if he's still around. Still around here, trader? Yep, you still are. Okay. We'll come back. I need kelp. It's awfully expensive for kelp. Mushrooms, dandelions, lime dye, azure bluet, and gunpowder. Nope, don't need any of those things. Didn't think I would. Okay, and our cow farm. Looks just exactly like the pig farm, except of course, in addition to getting steak, you get leather as well. You can also pick up some small amount of experience. See, what happens is when you breed 2 cows together and they make a new baby, that means that there are too many cows in that single space, and so by entity cramming they die. Alright, we have 1 final farm to hit. Let's hit it for carrots because you can always use those. And let's try wheat. I'd actually try wheat. And we need some bone meal for it to work, which I'm out of. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of bones coming in from the bone skelly farm. And you can hear my pillager. He's down here somewhere. You in here? Werner, where are you? He's probably checking the redstone, make sure the redstone's all working. No? Oh, he's upstairs. He's one level up. Okay. Let's check on our farmer here. Yeah, he's cured. He's no longer a farmer. But he is good. How are you? Just let you wander around. Maybe you'll meet Werner. Werner could use a friend. He's awfully cranky. Good morning, Werner. Yeah, say Kyle to you too. Very nice. Werner's not a Nazi anymore. Okay. So our last farm is here in the redstone lab. We need to put some more bone meal in. This thing does suck down bone meal, but you know, as long as you have a skeleton farm like we do, that's not a problem. Okay. Crouch to get in. And let's see if we can grow some wheat here. Yeah, there we go. And how much do we have? Not that much, really. Okay, some more. We can do the same thing with our carrots, like so. I think carrots work a bit faster than wheat. Alright, shut it off. See what we got here. Not a lot. Some. Let's get some more wheat. Okay, for those of you just joining, we're doing a little farming here on the FamilyQuest server this morning. My name is HistoryWes. Right now we're inside of our redstone bone meal powered farm, which will grow either wheat, potatoes, or carrots. Excuse me. Wheat always makes me sneeze. This is designed by El Mango. works awesome. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, so we got lots of seeds, plenty of wheat, more than enough to make up for the wheat that we fed the cows, and more than enough carrots to make up also. So there we go. I've got a bed in here, but I think I'll go back into the house. Relatively safe walking around the yard. All right. Let me pause for a moment. Have a tasty beverage. All right. So there's our farming done for the day. The second thing we are going to do is take a trip to the Nether. I need I need a lot of dirt is what I need. Don't have any of that, but I do have quite a bit of dirt here. Okay, there's that. I didn't get all the seeds thrown into the hopper system. So all this stuff's still waiting to go, and I've... What the heck was that? That sounded like a creeper for a second. Yeah, I put so much stuff from the farms into the hopper system that sugar cane and that bamboo is going to be in there for a while before the rest of the stuff gets sorted. All right, so I need that. I need a little bit of stone bricks, and I need a little bit of cobblestone stairs, I think. Mostly I just need dirt, though. I could also use... I could use the shulkers, what I could use. That would make things a lot easier. Okay, let's go downstairs and pick up some more torches. Okay, I don't know where my new villager went. Go in here. Yeah, there he is. Okay. I need to think of a name. If you have a name for him, leave it in the comments. I should put a workstation in there and just make him some kind of a worker. That sounded like a train, but in fact it's one of the sounds Minecraft makes indicating there is a unlit cavern nearby. And there are a lot of little teeny caverns that are interconnected underneath me, although I've tried to light up all the larger ones I could get to. Alright, so let's take a minecart here, and I'm going to redo the cage for our pet Ghast sometime soon. Right here he is. I want to be able to see his front. Oh, we're awfully jumpy here. Okay, we got an extra minecart on the track. Whoa, no, I don't want to go the other way. Okay. So we've got two new portals here on the right-hand side. The first is the portal to a new end fortress. We've got actually three end fortresses now with the portals set up. One near my base, one near John's base, and one in between, which is the old base. And then further down here, we've got a portal to a snowy biome, which my plan is to use to build a Christmas village. But as it's already, what, December 7th? Yes, December 7th. Oh, it's Pearl Harbor Day. As it's already December 7th, we may not get to it this Christmas. It might be for next Christmas. Anyway, hey, Pearl Harbor Day. December 7th, 1941, forces of Japan attacked the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor. Some 1,500 Americans were killed, making it the worst attack on American soil in history, with the sole exception of the 9/11 attacks in 2001. And it began America's involvement in World War II. Yeah, I built that portal and it just accidentally came out in a blacksmith shop. How about that? So yeah, we're on the edge of the snowy biome. This way it goes quite a ways, and then over here is a forest, a non-snowy forest. There's a white rabbit, some ice. Another white rabbit. This one is brain damaged, apparently. That's a weird structure. There's lots of holes. This is not a nice flat area, unfortunately, but we can fix it. We can terraform it, smooth it out. A frozen river with squid in it. Okay. So yeah, I think this will work for Christmas Town. We've got some partially floating houses and a few villagers in here. There's a golem around there somewhere. See at least 4 villagers. So that's cool. I'll have to come up with a plan for it all. Okay. Back into the nether. We want to go back through that other portal. You can see where my spruce wood went now. All these spruce logs up about a 500 block passage, spruce slabs in the top, spruce buttons and spruce trapdoors on the side. Neither of which is particularly cheap. Speaking of ice, this will be an expansion, another hallway sometime. I hear a what are those things called? A magma cube. Of course, you can't get in here. This is completely non-spawnable. Mobs can't spawn on top of this carpet, and over here they can't spawn here because these buttons are in the way. Which is the main reason for the buttons being there, in addition to adding a little depth and detail. Now, if you've seen any of our previous FamilyQuest videos or streams, you know we've had a lot of trouble with the Enderman. They're constantly getting in our way or pulling tricks on us. So I decided that the best way to get back at them was to just completely take over their main island in the end. That's what I'm working on doing. So I am terraforming it. I've got a lot of grass in, and I've got a lot of torches, almost making it unspawnable for them, but you can see there are a couple of Endermen up here. So yeah, maybe I'll just put a couple of torches right here. They don't like that. They don't like this light. Yeah, that's right. Buzz off. You can see John has completely dismantled one of the pillars of obsidian down to this level. I don't know what he's using all that obsidian for, but I've got no problem with it. So in addition to terraforming and lighting up everything, I'm also building stairways up to the surrounding portals. I've got 2 built. Before we were just using the wood. I'm sorry, that's just dirt there. Or scaffolding to get through. And most of the portals we haven't even gone through. We have not done nearly as much exploring of the end as we should. Anyway, my goal is to turn this island into something that doesn't look like it's in the end at all, and that will require getting rid of all these Endermen. Yourself. I'm starting to pick up the language. All right. The first thing I wanted to do was start a walkway in here. Okay. But I built this thing in the way here. So I need to deal with that. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to plow right through it. Like so. Shift our row to the right here. Like so. Okay. Go away, nobody wants you here. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then they come off to the side. Here. Can make like a buttress, a flying buttress. Except I want to go one block further. Okay. I brought exactly the right number of blocks with me. That's weird. Okay. Let's see if I have any. Yeah, good. I've got some others, and I've got some stair blocks. That's even better. Okay. Okay. So we've got kind of this split here. And we're going to do this. We're going to put a stair block here, and here, and here, and here. Alright, how does that look? Looks kind of interesting. Although now, you know, now that I look at it, we only have one thing there. I think we'll just have one on this side too. So we'll get rid of this. And that like so. Okay. Alright, let's toss these in here, and let's okay, where did the shulker box? Did I pick up the shulker box out of the... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Lose my mind for a second. Keep all your stuff together. All right. Do some terraforming here. Now you can see there are places, I'm not going to look directly at them, but to the right there are all kinds of platforms down below that even after I get the top of this thing terraformed and all the Enderman out of here, I'm going to have to go down below and do that there. I could also really use a beacon right now. I'm gathering wither skulls to try and get a new wither fight ready. We're going to do an above ground wither fight. Let's take one piece of grass over here, and this will start spreading. Most of this that I put out here was just dirt and a few pieces of grass. And when I get done with this, of course, I'll be putting some buildings in here. I haven't decided on the building style, but right now I'm leaning toward kind of a sandstone southwest kind of thing. So I might want to use some in-stone bricks. I don't know what else I'm going to do with them otherwise. And we haven't got quite a bit of lag on here now, which is unusual. I am still the only person on. So instead of FamilyQuest, this is more Grumpy Old Man Plays Minecraft. Oh yeah, this lag is really noticeable. You can see already we've got all this spread coming in where we just placed some. We're going to have some water features here. So it'll just be one more thing to make the Endermen angry because they hate water. That's only one reason to do it though. The other reason is because I want this place to look really cool. And we will be building an Ender. So you can see the spot over here where this guy is standing is not lit up as the rest of it. There we are. Yep, it's nice and bright in here. You suck. Okay. Now, I am streaming from the western part of the United States, Nevada specifically. And it is just after 11 o'clock, about 11:09 right now. So we'll be on until 12. Then I will be finding something to eat because I haven't had breakfast. I usually don't eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I'm always saying breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but truthfully, throughout most of history, most people didn't eat breakfast. Only people who were hard laborers or soldiers ate breakfast. And I would prefer to hang on until lunchtime. And I have a great idea I've not yet approached my wife about, but I would like to order out some Chinese food for lunch and have enough left over for dinner. Yeah, no, I don't like you. Go away. And your friend over here, too. Uh-oh. I thought that was an angry Enderman sound for a moment, but it was just the music, apparently. I'm not doing this top level yet because I'm not sure whether I want to shear one block off of this whole thing and lower the level to this level. Anyway, I love Chinese food. It sounds really good right now. It is probably my favorite cuisine type. When I was a young man, Chinese restaurants were my go-to place to take a first date. Back then, there weren't Panda Expresses everywhere, so Chinese food was a little less common. And most of the young ladies that I went on a date with didn't eat Chinese food on a regular basis, so it was always like a special event for them. And plus, it's my favorite, so I got to eat it. However, when I asked my wife out, I asked her to go to dinner with me the very first time, and she said, okay, but I get to pick the restaurant. Which put me off a little bit, I have to say. And I said, okay. And she ended up picking a Mexican restaurant, which was cool. We've gone there a few times on our anniversaries since to celebrate, but it's not there anymore. Now there's a CVS pharmacy right where that restaurant was. But we ended up dating and I married her anyway, even though she didn't let me take her to a Chinese restaurant. I took her to many Chinese restaurants in later times. And we have been married 34 years. Crazy, right? That's a long time. Can't believe next year is going to be 2020. We are scant days away from 2020 occurring. I never imagined living to the year 2020. When I was in junior high school, I remember my friends and me talking about how old we would be in the year 2000. And I realized I would be in my 40s in the year 2000, and I thought, oh my gosh, or I would be 40 years old, as a matter of fact. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'll be like grown. I didn't necessarily think 40 was old, but I didn't think it was young either. But I was pretty sure that we would have a permanent base on the moon, robots, and we would be able to control the weather. Now, that's the one that science fiction writers don't talk about, but I was sure that we would control the weather by 2000. I thought you would, like, see the weather guide every day, and you could just look and see in your part of the world what the weather was going to be and plan accordingly. It's like next Thursday we can't go out to a park because it's going to rain, so we should go to a movie. And boy, I was proven wrong. Or so were everybody else who thought that we would be living on Mars or have a robot butler or a flying car. I would like a flying car. I'm not going to get one that looks like... In fact, I was thinking the other day, I just bought a car recently, and I was thinking, this could very well be my last car I ever buy. If I keep it for 10 years, I'll be 70. I don't see myself buying a new car at 70 years old, or even doing a lot of driving for that matter. Although I might. People age at different rates. I feel pretty young for the age that I am, and I suspect that I'll be a pretty young 70-year-old. We had a speaker at our school come not too long ago. He was in his 70s, 74, I think. He's still active in state government and looked very commanding and in charge, and certainly not feeble or old. I think he said he was 74. So, hope for me after all. One thing I can definitely say, I will be playing Minecraft then. We are only 13 days away from the B update, 1.15, which should arrive on both Bedrock Edition and Java Edition on the 20th of December, which is nice. I'll get a bee farm going, but I am really looking forward to 1.16 with the Nether update. That will be something exciting. Entire new biomes in the Nether, new types of Nether trees, Nether vines, Nether plants, Nether animals, Nether intelligent species, the piglins. They just released a picture of a hoglin baby. A hoglin is like a Nether pig. I personally voted for the term Nether wart pig, or Nether warthog, excuse me. As you know, like a warthog. I thought that would have made a lot of sense, but hoglin, yes, sorry. I find it weird though that the piglins eat the hoglins. It's kind of cannibalistic. You'd think that they would have had a different type of animal. I mean, they gotta have piglins because they're the non-zombie variety of zombie pigment. But the other animal wandering around, you know, if you're going to have a hoglin, then I would have made it like the piglin's pet. And then put another animal for them to eat. Sounds a little cannibalistic. Yeah, I'm doing it over with dirt. That's what you get. That's what you get for coming to our world and stealing blocks. And attacking me in the end, and the Nether, and on the overworld. Very jumpy, laggy today. I'm not real happy with my internet service. We've used the same internet for close to 30 years through the cable company. We never had cable TV, but we had cable internet. And it was 100 megabit service, which is supposed to be good. And then I paid extra for the 300 megabit service when they got it. And from that point on, our internet just got worse. I mean, it's faster usually when it's working fine, but it's not 300 megabit. I usually measure it out between 130 and 170 megabit. But we have much more downtime, much more problems with the computers connecting it. And we need cable internet. I mean, We are a household with like 4 TV cable connections, Apple TVs or Roku boxes. We have about 4 or 5 or 6 iPads. Everybody has a cell phone connected to the Wi-Fi. Everybody has a computer, at least one. In my case, 2. A laptop and a desktop. My wife has one. My daughter has one. Plus, she has a PS4. My son has an Xbox. I used to have a Wii, but it's been retired. And we've got other devices that we had a bath scale that connects to Wi-Fi. My wife and I have some medical equipment that hook up to the Wi-Fi, connect to the internet. So we are a connected household. And I'm happy to say that I set up the Wi-Fi on every one of those systems myself. I just cannot stand old people who can't deal with technology. I might be old, but I'm the one my kids come to with their tech problems. My son's fiancée got her apartment. She asked me what type of router and modem she should get. I was happy to tell her the best options. She got them. She's happy. There's just no reason for people to be so squeamish about technology. I'm taking some classes right now that are technology classes because I need to renew my teaching license one more time. And sadly, I'm not really learning anything I didn't already know, but I wasn't expecting to. I was just taking it so I can get the credit so I can renew the license, which is how it works. But the way people carry on, you would think, computers are going to jump up and attack them. My rule has always been if something's wrong with the computer, try something. Just remember what you did so that you can undo it if it doesn't work. Okay. We are almost out of dirt. Which means that'll be as far as we can go on this trip. Okay. Now, let's get these places we just did lit back up so that our friends, the ender turds, do not try to take back over. Of all of the passive mobs in the game, I guess I like Enderman the least because what are you guys doing over here? I mean, at least polar bears don't attack you unless you hit them. These guys will attack you if you just look at them wrong. Yeah, this is not your island anymore. This is my island now. And it's getting all lit up just so that you won't like it here. Well, this is all lit up. And then I build the Ender. You guys will spawn there even more than normal because you will not like to spawn here. Alternately, I could cover this entire thing with carpet, but I don't think that would be the look that I want. Alright, I've got the shulker box. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Back we go. Alright. Where's our end? Here we go. End brick and end stone. Which do we have of each? Oh, we got more end stone, so let's make some end brick out of the rest of this. Okay. See, I heard that sound again. That's sound. Like there's a creeper right behind me or something. What is that? I heard it again. Back here, is there? No? Okay. Although I could use a couple of torches in here. This is down to the kelp farm systems over here. Wow, that was a lot of coal. Yeah, can I get back up and down? Yes. I should bring some blocks down here and get the rest of that coal. Okay. Stick that in furnace. Oh, there's plenty in that one. Plenty in that one too. I'll bet we're still backed up with all that bamboo and sugarcane coming through the system. What do you want to bet? Yep. Lots and lots of bamboo. So let's go down to the bone farm for a little bit. I want to find an AFK spot halfway between the bone farm and halfway between the kelp farm and see if we can't AFK at both at the same time. But I need my son to get on the Quest cam and watch, see just where it works. Yeah, if I stand here right by the window, sometimes I catch their drops. Otherwise, they go across here and up this water chute, which comes out just right next to the villager trading hall, and then through a series of hoppers, goes back up into the storage system. Here, let's watch and see if we can see the stuff coming through when they die. Oh, there was something. There's another bone arrow. There's another one. Yep, there's some more. So it's working. All right. Here's a zombie out there. There are open tunnels on the other sides of these walls, but I've tried to light them all up. All right. Let's go down. And see if our bamboo is starting to fill up yet. Yep. Okay, that's one that's down below. So we've got lots of bamboo down here. Chest, 2, 3 double chests, 4, 5 double chests, playground, 6. That one's not quite full, so as soon as it fills up, then we'll start on this one, because this one's already full. Okay, and sugar cane is not anywhere near as full. So we should take some bamboo out, go throw it into the smoker here. We should smoke some potatoes. There we go. We got baked potatoes here. We got raw potatoes here. I think the smoker's a really good texture, the animation of it. All our smokers have plenty of coal in already. Bamboo is not a really great source of fuel, but we've got so much of it. And for just a small smoker array with 8 smokers in it, you can see this works pretty good. We'll just whip right through these 3 stacks of potatoes in no time. All right. And why is this in it? Why is my bone in there? Did I accidentally just put that in? I must have. Okay. I must have one stack in there already. So we'll take those, throw them in the baked potato thing. And I'm almost out of steak, so I can either get more steak or something else. A lot of mutton. I don't have a sheep killing thing, but I've got plenty of, well, actually not that many steaks. How about pork chops? Pork chops over here. Not that many pork chops either. Some fish in the wrong spot. Oh, we got lots of fish. And lots of cooked fish, so let's get a stack of cooked fish as our next food supply. Turn that off now. Get that last stack of potatoes. Now, yeah, there's definitely a hissing sound through here. Must be something in my system. Oh, we had one more stack of dirt. That's right. And finally, we got our superfood over here, golden carrots. Let's see. If we made some more golden carrots. 8 stacks. Oh, we got carrots coming through the system right there. When we farmed carrots earlier. Some gold. And we need gold nuggets to do this, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see. I think we have a spot for golden nuggets. It's not right by the gold. It's not by the gold bars. Maybe we don't have a spot for golden nuggets. No, we do. There we are. Okay, we got plenty of nuggets. Put these bars back. Right. Yeah, if they made a they could add a mechanic that would make you need a variety of food. That would be interesting. But I wouldn't want to add that if it would mess up the game and slow it down in any way. Okay. Just throw these extra carrots back in rather than dropping them in the sorting system. Same is true of the golden carrots. No, we didn't put all the golden carrots in. All right, let's go look and see what's going through the system now. Maybe all that bamboo has made it all the way through. Yep. Feathers from the chicken farm, berries from the berry farm. I told you how productive that thing is. Arrows from the Skelly farm. More berries. There's our farming. Okay, cool. More berries. Let's check out those berries. I do not want to end up flooding the system down here and breaking anything. Oh, that's right. I expanded the storage of the berries too, so that's not going to happen. We got 1 double chest, 2, 3, 4, almost 4. Okay. So we'll take a few out, but we're not in any danger of overloading the system. We can throw these in here because, as you know, for our farm up there, our redstone vegetable farm, we need lots and lots of bone meal. And again, this is taking so long for these things to go into the system because of all that other stuff we dumped in from the farms. Alright, it's nighttime. We'll take a little nap. You know what? I'm going to go upstairs to my actual bedroom. That's the day bed there. This is the actual bedroom. One of the other additions to the new 1.15 update will be the ability to set your spawn in the daytime. Add a bed. There's a zombie dying. I haven't named you either, Leatherworker. He's been here forever since I built the house. Another zombie villager. Wow. Alright. Where are you, zombie villager? Are you up there, or did you come down? No, there you are. This way. Coming. This way. No, down. Down. I don't want him to kill my villager. Yeah, that's right. Down. This way. I don't want him to get damaged by hitting me either, because I've got thorns on my armor. I'm wearing god armor. Come get me. There we are. That is why zombies will never take over the world. Because they just don't have the brain power. Okay, I hear beeping out on my street. I think it's road work. Alright. First, potion of weakness. Alright. There you go. And second, your apple. You will love that. So now we need 2 names for our zombie villagers, our formerly zombified villagers. That one was a farmer. Speaking of, let's see, what kind of workstations do we have? We've got a crafting table. We've got a loom. A cartography table. Don't really need a cartographer. I don't really need any of these guys, but it would be nice to make them useful. Got a smoker. I think a couple of farmers would be nice to trade melons and stuff for. So, let's see where villager number 1 is. Here you are. How about, would you like to be a farmer? Yeah, nice. Give you emeralds to buy bread. I can do that. And I got you a buddy. Let's go up and pick up some emeralds. And maybe we can trade this guy up a little bit. Here, and goes down. That's plenty of emeralds, I think. Okay, here we are. And that should trade you up. Yep, good. And, ooh, pumpkin pies. Nice. And if I've got some pumpkins, I can sell them to you for an emerald apiece. With those breads in here. A pumpkin pie thing? I don't think I do. Or if I do, it's upstairs. Okay. Pumpkins he likes. Pumpkins are one level up. I know that. Because they're whole blocks. There they are. Oh yeah, pumpkins. Hey, there you are. You're all fixed. Here, why don't you come over here? Okay, buddy. Yeah, let's get some pumpkin trade here. Alright, so that will level you up to an expert. Yep. Look at you go. Now, how about some cookies? I don't want to waste. I think I can throw these in here like that, and that will go into the system correctly. All right. You're a master farmer now. Nice. Cakes for 1. They don't stack, do they? No. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's go see if our other guy is out. Yeah, he's a farmer too. Okay. Goes in there. Hey, buddy. Okay. So you're buying wheat and carrots. All right, I can do that. Throw this down here. We'll get rid of this stuff. Well, it's a goodie box now. We need some carrots, and we need some wheat, which I generally don't want to sell. I'd rather buy it, but I mean, I'd rather use it. But in this instance, just to get him going. Okay. Yeah, you like that? Okay. All right, no longer a novice. Now you are a journeyman. Oh, and now you buy pumpkins. Okay, well, let's do these just to get them out of the way. And, buy a bunch of apples. There you go. Now close again. There you go. 1 emerald per pumpkin, because these guys know that I helped them out by making them no longer zombies anymore. As an expert. What do we got? Suspicious stews. Cookies and apples. Let's get more cookies. And that should take you to master. Glistening melon. Hey, look at that. Golden carrots for one emerald apiece. Can't beat that. Let's see if our other guy has cleared his trades for pumpkins yet. Well, there you are. No. We'll buy some more bread. And set aside one. Did you just take those? No, I got them. Okay. Let's stick this stuff back in here. Pick up my steaks. Okay. Again, if anyone has a name for these two guys, let me know. And that's going to be about it for today. We've got about 2 minutes left. Let's go up here and let's see. We do not have boxes for pies or cookies, it looks like, or cakes. Nope. Do have bread and apples though. Alright, so I'll have to find some place to store my cookies and cakes. And that's about it. So we're going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me this morning, Saturday morning, on FamilyQuest server. If you enjoyed this video, please press a like. And think about subscribing if you don't already. And we have some steak here. Yum, yum, yum. Remember, if you have any ideas for the names of our new villagers, let me know. Leave them in the comments. Look for videos throughout the week and streaming on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the United States. So goodbye, have a great Saturday, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.